I think typically as a teacher, I would want to sing a song for him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Thomas. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you. May God bless you. Happy birthday, dear son. Happy birthday to you. I think she deserves this. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. Thank you.
You take some birthday boy, you take little more. चाय कॉफी वगैरह हो जाए.
I think we all have a similar thing.
Celebrating with small children, primary students, and the teachers and other parents. So today we are very glad to get very distinguished personalities from similar background education. They are also running a very nice education institute. Sangres, school and college. That's also higher secondary school having around 3,000 students. Little bigger than ours.
Little bigger, numbers don't matter.
And see, incidentally, sir is the chairman for that entire institution, Dr. Vijay Pillai. That's my name.
We have a lot of things in common.
And Mrs. Pillai, Gita, we are having taking up the responsibility for the administration and other even principals of various sections are undertaking HM and
No, I'll correct you. It's not. There are people like you, but then we're a family of teachers. I have a typical habit of saying, we pray together, stay together, eat together, and teach together.
and the beauty of
I'm blessed that I've got a wife also as a teacher.
And the beauty of the other part of his personal life is all are staying together in a big bungalow. So that is a fascinating thing which I like, and because nowadays it is very difficult to see joint families. As many as I think some 12, 14 are there. So that's please give this couple a very big hand. A very successful couple, and a very successful couple who are undertaking or conducting a very nice institution. He will tell later the later part of it.
I don't know the protocol, but I feel I've come to another family seeing all bright, bubbly faces. This is how I address my teachers. They look forward for my talk. I'm a good orator, they say, but one of the challenges I have is I don't stop. So, you need to put a...
She will give a charming call. Professor also will be there.
I'm blessed to have Dr. Geeta.
How much time sir got to speak?
So let's just start.
But in that case, you have competition over here.
Oh, is it?
Former president, they are stalwarts in speaking.
See, I think this is all in a part of our DNA.
जय हिंद श्रीमान। बैंड ग्रुप को मार्च पास करने की अनुमति चाहता हूँ श्रीमान। जय हिंद श्रीमान। जय हिंद श्रीमान। बैंड ग्रुप को विसर्जन करने की अनुमति चाहता हूँ श्रीमान। जय हिंद श्रीमान।
Celebration 2022. Our talented students, Power Pack staff and the technical team are excited to take you all on a beautiful journey depicting incredible India. We roll down a red carpet of welcome to all the dignitaries, parents, well-wishers and friends.
नमस्कार. आगतम स्वागतम सुस्वागतम. आजच्या स्नेहसंमेलनाच्या कार्यक्रमासाठी सन्माननीय पाहुण्यांचे आगमन झालेले आहे. आपल्या भारतीय संस्कृतीमध्ये अतिथी हे परमेश्वराचे रूप मानले जाते. आजच्या या शुभदिनी प्रमुख पाहुणे डॉक्टर PS पिल्ले, चेअरमन सनग्रेस स्कूल अँड ज्युनियर कॉलेज पुणे. सन्माननीय अतिथी डॉक्टर सौ गीता P. पिल्ले, प्रिन्सिपल सनग्रेस स्कूल अँड ज्युनियर कॉलेज पुणे.
We welcome you all. I would also like to welcome the President and Chairman of CMS Management Committee, respected TP Vijayan Sir, General Secretary Mr. Sudhir Nair, Treasurer Mr. P. Ajay Kumar, CMS former President Mr. P.V. Bhaskaran, Vice President P. Srinivasan and Mr. Joy Joseph, Joint Secretary Mr. G.S. Nair and Mr. Fancy Vijayan, Joint Treasurer Mr. Praveen Panikar, School Committee Member Mr. Vinith Vijayan, Kalavedi Convener G. Karunakaran, all School Committee Members and Lady Wing Convener Mrs. Praveja Vinith.
शाळेच्या प्राचार्या बी जी गोपकुमार मॅडम, शाळेच्या मुख्याध्यापिका सौ चैताली लोंढे मॅडम, माध्यमिक विभागाच्या पर्यवेक्षिका निशा मिस, उच्च माध्यमिक विभागाच्या पर्यवेक्षिका मंजू मिस, पालक शिक्षक संघटना उपाध्यक्ष प्रदीप थोरात सर, पालक शिक्षक संघटना सदस्य, सर्व शिक्षक वृंद व कार्यालयीन सहकारी व पालकवर्ग यांचे पुनश्च हार्दिक स्वागत.
I would request our chief guest, guest of honor and CMS committee members, principal ma'am, primary HM, supervisors, PTA vice president for their presence on the stage for the lighting of lamp.
संस्कृती आहे आपली प्रकाशाची, शीतलता आहे त्या चंद्राची, दीप प्रज्वलनाने सुरुवात कार्यक्रमाची, हीच प्रथा आहे भारतीय संस्कृतीची. मी सर्व व्यासपीठावर येण्यास विनंती करते व दीप प्रज्वलन करावे.
With this ritual, we thank Ma Saraswati for blessing us with all the knowledge and wisdom we have.
प्रज्वलनाने दिशा उजळून निघाल्या. मी सर्व मान्यवरांना विनंती करते की त्यांनी व्यासपीठावरील आसनावर स्थानपन्न व्हावे. शुभ आगमन हे आपले झाले, शुभ आगमन हे आपले झाले, सोन्याच्या पाऊली अर्पितो स्वागत सुमनांजली, अर्पितो स्वागत सुमनांजली. असे दिसून येते की आलेल्या पाहुण्यांचं स्वागत करणे ही ज्ञानेश्वरांच्या काळापासून जोपासली जाणारी आपली संस्कृती आहे. यासाठी मी शाळेच्या मुख्याध्यापिका चैताली लोंढे मॅडम यांना विनंती करते की त्यांनी स्वागत भाषण करावे.
A very good evening to one and all present over here. it gives me immense pleasure to start this auspicious occasion by heartily welcoming today's chief guest, Dr. P.S. Pillai, Chairman, Sungrace School and Junior College. Guest of honor, Mrs. Geeta Pillai, Principal, Sunrise School and Junior College. CMS President and Chairman of the school, Mr. T.P. Vijayan. General Secretary, Mr. Sudhir Nair. Treasurer, Mr. P. Ajay Kumar. Former President, Mr. P.V. Bhaskaran. Vice President, Mr. Srinivasan and Mr. Joy Joseph. School Committee Member, Mr. Vineet Vijayan. And all the members of the Managing Committee. Ladies Wing Convener, Mrs. Pravija Vineet. PTA Vice President, Mr. Thorat. All the PTA members, teachers, and all the parents. I begin this day by praying to the Supreme Power to give all those present here fine health and sound mind. Annual Day represents the day that is a mixture of acknowledging achievements of the children throughout the year and also a lot of fun and joy the children bring to all through their performance on the stage. The emphasis laid down on importance of having fun and health benefits of physical fitness through activities is also our objective. Our school is a hub of all the activities and a place where we learn a whole gamut of subjects. A time full of opportunities, a time full of learning, a time well spent learning and enjoying with friends, and at the same time being competitive. It's not what you do for your children. It is what you taught them to do for themselves that will make them successful human beings. Today, the children from pre-primary and primary section who are here to celebrate the annual day in the form of showcasing their talents and ability to confidently perform on stage. The children have made great preparations along with their untiring teachers and ready to display in front of you all what they can do if given a chance to be creative and to channelize their energies constructively. We hope you will enjoy it as much as we did while the children practiced each performance till they found perfection. That is one quality which one needs to inculcate in oneself to success. And it's not just a desire, but passion. And through this activity, we instill in our children this virtue that they successfully apply in their academics too and excel in their subjects that are important for the children to read, to learn, to enhance their knowledge and to do justice to their brain and memory. There are activities related to co-curricular subjects that give children pleasure, precision, and persistence to do more. Take more and achieve more. All the children have some born talent. Some are in science, some have in history, and others may be good at sports or dance. But presenting these talents on stage builds confidence, courage, and certitude to win. So let us nurture these tender birds carefully and see them bloom into responsible and successful citizens who can build a strong nation. Let us see them soar to success. I once again welcome you all for this annual day celebrations. Thank you.
धन्यवाद मॅडम. प्रगतीच्या युगात संस्काराला स्थान, ज्ञानाच्या विश्वात शिक्षकाला मान. प्रगतीच्या युगात संस्काराला स्थान, ज्ञानाच्या विश्वात शिक्षकाला मान. कार्यक्रमाच्या आरंभी व्हावे शाळेच्या वार्षिक कार्याच्या अहवालानुसार. मी BG गोपकुमार मॅडम यांना विनंती करते की त्यांनी शाळेचा वार्षिक अहवाल सादर करावा.
A very good evening to one and all present over here. Today's chief guest, respected Dr. P.S. Pillai, Chairman, St. Grace School and Junior College. Guest of honor, Dr. Mrs. Geeta Pillai, Principal, St. Grace Junior College. CMS President and Chairman of the school, Mr. T.P. Vijayan. General Secretary, Mr. Sudhir Nair. Treasurer, Mr. Ajay Kumar. Former President, Mr. P.V. Bhaskaran. Vice President, Mr. P. Srinivasan. Committee Member, Mr. Vineet Vijayan. Joint Secretaries, Joint Treasurer, all the other CMS Managing Committee members, Primary HM, Supervisors, Ladies Wing Convener, Mrs. Pravija Vineet, PTA Vice President, Mr. Pradeep Thorat, all PTA members, teachers, and all the parents present over here. This report is a sincere attempt to showcase our progress in terms of achievements and activities during this year. The annual report showcases the achievements and glories of our school. We have always been committed to create an environment in the school which helps the young minds to blossom and provide a platform for individual thinking and holistic development of the child's personality. On this memorable occasion, as we recount our success with pride and happiness, we wish to dedicate all our achievements to the committed team of CMS Managing Committee and my perseverant team of staff members. We humbly salute our leaders of the past and the great ones of the present and seek divine grace and blessings of God Almighty to guide us in all our endeavors. As we approach to the end of this academic year and our 28 years of service towards providing quality education since our inception in 1994, we take this opportunity to thank the Almighty Lord for His abundant blessings and guidance from parents, students, teachers, and well-wishers. There is a great saying, real education fetches you more than a job. It teaches you to live. It cannot be measured in any tangible way. As we share the yearly updates of our activities, we take the modesty to say that we did our best to do as we had planned, and we are proud of our students and teachers who strive hard to achieve beyond expectations. We have focused on the holistic development of the students. To avoid lengthy presentation, the report will be in a nutshell of all the academic and the non-academic activities of the current year. CMS School is an ISO 9001-2015 certified English medium higher secondary school which comprises of 69 well-trained, well-experienced and dedicated teaching staff and 26 supporting staff including clerical staff, security personnel, bus drivers, etc. We duly appreciate the tremendous cooperation on the part of everyone associated with this institution who have strived their best to mold our students to work hard to make their dreams and aspirations come true. We do have an enthusiastic team of school committee members who are the driving force behind our success. The team is led by the President and Chairman, Mr. T.P. Vijayan, General Secretary, Mr. Sudhir Nair, Treasurer, Mr. Ajay Kumar, Vice President, Mr. Srinivasan, and Committee Member, Mr. Vineet Vijayan. The school committee meets every month to analyze and implement various activities. I take this opportunity to express my deep sense of gratitude to our management for the steady and ongoing support and hope the same in the coming years too. I wish to begin with our performance on the academic front. Achieving academic excellence is at the heart of our endeavor as educators. Academic achievements reflect a demonstrated ability to perform to the best of one's ability by developing one's intellectual potential and skills with diligence and ardor. We follow the CCE system devised by the Education Department till Standard 8. This evaluation is based on the scholastic performance leading to the all-round development of the child. Under this scheme, the scholastic part of students is evaluated by the formative and summative assessment of their performance in core subjects. We are happy to share the details of the commendable performance of our students of Standard 10th. Just like the other 16 batches, the students of the last batch of SSC brought flying colors with 100% passing percentage, and Vaibhavi Shanolkar stood first in the PCMC with 99%. The 18th batch of The 18th batch of SSC students is getting ready to face the board exam this year. The school is upgraded to the higher secondary section with science and commerce stream. The school has well-equipped chemistry laboratory, biology laboratory, physics laboratory, a computer lab, a full-fledged library, clean playground, spacious and well-furnished classrooms with latest 5G EduCom panels and sound system. Aquaguard drinking water on all floors, fire extinguishers, generator, sports room, badminton court and canteen facility for our junior college section. PTA meetings are held monthly to review the activities of the students and seek parents' participation and feedback. The Parent-Teacher Association, through its numerous activities and support, make a positive contribution in sustaining the quality of educational transactions that takes place within the school. Their constructive criticism and valuable feedback has always been helpful and appreciated. We extend our special thanks to the PTA members for their valuable support. Now let us have a brief glimpse of the functions that marked the school calendar this year. A grand welcoming ceremony for our tiny tots of LKG by the management, staff and students to make them comfortable in this temple of learning. Important days like Independence Day, Teachers' Day, Children's Day were celebrated in the school in due manner. Different competitions were conducted like recitation, elocution, pookalam, rangoli, patriotic song, etc. Competitive exams are one way to give the students an exposure. Our students are participating in various exams like National Cyber Olympiad, Maths Olympiad, GK Olympiad, Science Olympiad, English Olympiad, Government Scholarship Exam, Hindi Rashtra Bhasha Exam, Elementary and Intermediate Drawing Exam, etc. I am sure they will come out with flying colors. To be a great champion, you must believe you are the best. If you are not, keep on trying. Sports competitions inculcate the spirit of positive challenges and sportsmanship among the students and prepare them for the life ahead. Sports, games, and physical fitness occupy a place of due importance in our curriculum. Our students also proved their mettle in participating various sports activities conducted in ZP level, district level, and won medals, certificates, and trophies. Few games which the students participated are squash, shooting air pistol, boxing, weightlifting, lawn tennis, soft tennis, modern pentathlon, rhythmic gymnastics, karate, cycling, skating, badminton, sepak takraw, tennis, rugby, water polo, dodgeball, shooting ball, etc. Our special thanks to our sports teacher, Mrs. Sonali Pawar. It has been great endeavor of the school to provide its students with ample opportunities to get an experience of the outside world by organizing educational tours. Picnics were arranged of the students of LKG to standard 12th to different places of interest like Sneh Resort, River Paradise, Suresh Naik Space Park, Wet and Joy, etc. The students of standard 9th even got an opportunity to witness the passing out parade at NDA. Our school is also giving 25% admissions to the RTE students for the last 11 years. Apart from this, free ship is also given to few students by the Samajam. I gratefully thank Mrs. Omana Nair, Mrs. Geeta Raghunathan, Mrs. Sali Charlie, and Mr. Anil Kumar Nair for sponsoring a scholarship for standard 10th Maths and English toppers. I sincerely thank Mrs. Seema Nair, Mr. V. Sudhagaran, Mr. Vishnu Nair, Mrs. Swapna Menon, Mrs. Smita Bichukle, and Ms. Rucha Kulkarni, Mrs. Meeta Patil, and Mrs. Sandhya Rao for sponsoring the school fees of our students whose financial background is not sound. Before concluding this report, I bow my head in reverence to the Almighty God for the blessings He showered upon this institution. May I take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to the management, students, staff, both teaching and non-teaching, parents and well-wishers for the wholehearted support and cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for educating us with the annual report. Now, I would like to request CMS Chairman and President Honorable T.P. Vijayan sir to address us with your words of knowledge and wisdom.
Respected chief guest of this August gathering, Mr. Dr. P.S. Pillai, guest of honor, Dr. Geeta P. Pillai, General Secretary of Chinchod Malayali Samajam, Mr. Sudhin Nair, Treasurer, Mr. P. Ajay Kumar, one of the the founders and former President, Mr. P.V. Bhaskaran, Honorable Principal B.G. Madam, B.G. Gopkumar Madam, Primary HM, Srimati Chaitali Londe, Supervisors, Mrs. B.G. Thambi, Mrs. Sanil, and Ladies Swing Convener, Srimati Pravija Vinith. I'm sorry. I'm a little excited to meet the tallest leaders of as chief guest, come here as chief guest, and you all. Sorry to Pravija to forget you. We always meet, and very close people are being forgotten very normally. Maybe because of my age and all. Sorry. My dear colleagues in the managing committee and the very respectable teachers of this our own school, CMS English Medium School, and the respected and very lovely parents of the primary section. Yesterday we had a very fine the inaugural session of the annual gathering of CMS students and parents. It was actually blessed with the chief guest of one of the very leading person, Dr. Rahul Mahilkar, who is the Commissioner of PMRDA Pune. And even though he came little late, he stayed for longer time to see the fine programs of our students. He appreciated us, the way we are conducting the entire activities in the school, led by a community-oriented education institution. As many of you know, that Chinchwad Malayali Samajam, the parent organization of CMS English Medium School, it is also a celebrity, a jubilee celebrity of around 55 years. Having started a very humble, with a very humble beginning, in a small beginning, we had the vision of giving something back to the society. As such, we are having a very strong community in Pune with around 4 lakhs people, and particularly in Pimpri-Chinchwad there are estimated as around 1 lakh Malayali community people here working for various industrial offices and industrial factories. And ever since we landed in Pune, our ambition or our endeavor was to give better, something better to the society back. And as a matter of fact, our contributions to the society in Pune is tremendous. Our people are excelled in various areas like education institutions, then factories, then other businesses, and giving a very strong support to the civic administration by some way or the other, contributing so many things for the betterment of the township. and we are very proud of it. CMS, with its humble beginning but very consistent growth, and over these years we have established very good steps in the area of particularly education, and you can see the small little schools which started with just 10 students here in this side of this building, now grown to a strength of around 2,800. That is a marvelous, it's a mammoth growth, and we are still aiming for greater heights for expanding or extending our support or our services to many other areas. We will be starting a school sooner in Kivle area. Similar type of school there, considering the demands of that local people. And we are hopefully to start that school also within a couple of years. Then, talking little about our background, none of us, the committee or the members of the Samajam, is totally working on the basis of social commitment. Whatever you are giving by way of fees and other collections to this school, we are just spending for the school. A major part goes with the salaries of our teachers, and the rest of whatever left over is spending for the betterment of the school, for the infrastructure of the school, and keeping something aside for doing some better things for the society. As we are not taking any single rupee from this institution or for this movement, we need not be very greedy of accumulating funds. We just simply provide it for the betterment of the society. And I am sure that those who are coming here as parents for nurturing their very lovely, their beloved children are certainly satisfied with the greater efforts of our teachers and their leaders. I am very much confident, and our leaders, our teaching leaders and their teachers are striving a lot for nurturing your children. Not only passing out their their 10th standard or 12th standard in a better way, but also nurturing them with a fully cultured and civilized citizen. That is our aim. And I am very much confident that the school will grow with the idea. From the report of our Honorable Principal, Srimati Biji Madam, you understood that the way it is growing, or how much dedication, how much keenly set pattern of our administration is there in the school. Even though it is just a management school undertaken by a social organization, it may be a unique thing you can see anywhere in the country, that as purely a social organization is working so hard without gaining anything personally, attending each and every meetings and what you call coordinations with the school administration staff. And we have an aim. We certainly have an aim. Everybody working for this organization certainly have an aim to build the organization for the betterment of the society. And we are proving it time and again. We are succeeding in that area very much. Today, we have two great personalities, particularly Dr. P.S. Pillai. He is an industrialist, and a few years back he has started his education institute, Sun Grace School and College, Junior College. He was working, or he was leading a corporate sector in Pune, heading the Pune division, and is a fantastic orator. We are very fortunate to have his blessings as the chief guest here. He is very close to our management, and we are sure that he will certainly guide our parents with his marvelous experience as a management tycoon from the same field of education as well as his corporate experience. His better half, Dr. Geeta Pillai, is also a stalwart in the field of education. She is heading the higher secondary, the college of that Sun Grey School. She will also deliver a very enlightening lecture, a speech for us, and which will certainly give us help to make a better tomorrow from this school. Through the report of Principal Madam, we all came to know the better things, the new things which you have introduced in our school, and we are striving more and more to make the atmosphere of the teaching atmosphere, the learning atmosphere of our children in terms of everything, discipline, academic caliber, and certain insights regarding the personal, what you call growth. Once they go out of the school, everything is being taken into account, and certainly I appreciate the entire team of principal and vice, the HM of the primary section, the supervisors, and the entire teaching staff. We, on behalf of our managing committee and our organization, I salute and I take this opportunity to give a big applause for their valuable contributions, for making our students very much shining in this area of Pimpri-Chinchwad mostly. Please give them a big hand for their wonderful. Today, incidentally, there is another happy note that our honorable, the founder, one of the founder members, Mr. P.V. Bhaskaran, and the former president, our loving leader, Mr. P.V. Bhaskaran, and our principal is also celebrating their birthdays. So we have just cut a cake. Let us all clap for their great, very nice days of birthday. Thank you very much. Let us enjoy the upcoming program. Yesterday there was a fantastic lineup of programs. I am sure that today also those programs will be repeated in a different way, because the children are, the ages of the children are different, and they will also enthuse us with their marvelous performances. And I once again congratulate the teaching and the teachers and the leaders of the school, putting up their marvelous efforts for making our children performing very neatly, very tightly, and very systematically on stage, apart from their academic growth every year coming up. Thank you very much. Good day.
Thank you, dear sir, for your motivational words. Humble request to all the parents. Please take your children on the laps. Let the people standing behind get a seat. It's a humble request.
पालकांना विनंती आहे, कृपया लहान मुलांना बसण्यासाठी खुर्चीचा म्हणजे आसनाचा वापर करू नये, त्यांना आपल्या मांडीवर बसून घ्यावे.
Thank you. Now, I would like to request CMS Secretary, respected Mr. Sudhir Nair sir, to speak a few words.
A very good evening to one and all present here. Respected Shri T.P. Vijayan, CMS School Chairman and CMS President, today's Chief Guest, Honorable Dr. P.S. Pillai, Chairman, Sun Grace School and Junior College, and our guest of honor, Dr. Geeta P. Pillai, Principal, Sun Grace School and Junior College. Respected Srimati B.G. Gopakumar, our Principal, CMS School, CMS Treasurer, Shri P. Ajay Kumar, our former President, CMS President, as well as Chairman CMS Kala Mandir, Shri P.V. Bhaskaran. All the Managing Committee members, Ladies Wing Convener, Srimati Pravija Vineet, all the Ladies Wing Committee members, Primary HM, Mrs. Chaitali Londe, all the supervisors, dear teachers, all the lovely parents present here, PTA member, Mr. Pradeep Thorat, all the PTA members, and all those who are present here, all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It gives me immense pleasure to extend my warm welcome once again to all of you. I'm very honored and privileged to address this august gathering on the occasion of the annual day celebrations of CMS English Medium Higher Secondary School. I would like to outline the illustrious journey of our Chinchwad Malayali Samajam. It all started with a very small group of migrant Malayalis in Kalbor Nagar. Many of the founders are amongst us, as already spoken by our President. It was all the hard work and toil which has resulted into this today's Chinchwad Malayali Samajam. The only objective at that time was the upliftment of the community and the society as a whole. So the continuous toil and rigorous work resulted that we became a prominent and an important constituent of the society. Today, people know CMS in a big way and we are proud of it. It was a humble beginning in Kalbor Nagar. It all started in a small room in a chal, 56 years back in 1966. Now it has grown into a big tree. And one of the first projects of our CMS was this school, this very school. It was set up in 1994. It has already completed its silver jubilee a couple of years back. And this was only because of the dedicated efforts of all the members. And we are constantly improving as a constant endeavor for infrastructure upgradation. We have implemented many things actually. Some of the things actually I was apprehensive because just before the function began, we had a small chat and we came to know that our chief guest is a very wonderful orator, and I said that you have good competition here because our president and former presidents, two of the stalwarts, they are sitting here smiling. I thought that they won't leave anything for me to speak, but I am fortunate enough. I would be, thank you President. Okay, I would, this is on the lighter side. Coming back to the infrastructure upgradation. So we have already started implementing few steps, like we already had the smart classes, as you know, but those were of the older versions. Now we have upgraded them to the latest LED. You might have heard the 5G. that is in the mobile network. It's the 5th generation, which is having lot of features. It is an interactive LED panel. So learning becomes fun as well as very effective. So that was the vision of our managing committee and the school to give a good infrastructure to the students. And the other important project we are going to implement is laying of artificial turf on this very playground to improve the facilities for sports. Because we believe that not just an able mind, but an able body is very important for the all-round development of a child. All this is being made possible only because of the able and visionary leadership provided by our founding members. Because this doesn't happen just like that, because there has to be a vision. So this vision has been coming and we are just implementing it. Chinchwad Malayali Samaj, speaking about some other projects about Chinchwad Malayali Samajam, we are coming up with a Vruddhashram, an age-old home. We have bought a land of 3 acres in Nayagaon, in Mawal Taluka, very close by. And we are very soon going to start a Vruddhashram over there. Because we believe in giving back something to the society. We also will be commencing the work of constructing a new school, as already told by our president, and it is already in the final stages of approval. And this is because of the demand coming from all the residents staying in Kivle, Ravet area. Also, in addition to this, with the purpose of promoting various performing art forms, we conduct some, as you might be knowing, we conduct Bharatanatyam classes and other music classes and all. But now, furthering the cause, we are very soon going to start an academy, which is a bigger form. We are having that vision, and it is led by none other than our former president and CMS Kalamandir chairman, Mr. P.V. Bhaskaran. Under his guidance, it has already started working. We are working on it. Very soon it will become a reality. CMS has also extended its helping hand to the needy during the pandemic time. We have distributed food packets, food kits, and medicines to the needy. And we also do help needy persons in case of medical aid required. So I hope with all your support and encouragement, Chinchwad Malayali Samajam further grows, leaps and bounds. And I know that we all are here eagerly waiting to listen to our today's chief guest, because he is not just an orator, he is a mentor, and he guides people, he teaches teachers. So let us all learn from him. So without extending my speech further, I extend my best wishes to the annual day celebrations on behalf of CMS and my personal behalf. Wishing you all a good evening and thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. It is an honor to have Dr. P.S. Pillai with us here today, a personality as generous and amazing such as yourself. We welcome you, sir. I would like to request CMS Chairman and President, Mr. T.P. Vijayan, to felicitate the chief guest.
धन्यवाद सर.
Now I would like to request CMS Principal Mrs. B.G. Gopkumar to felicitate our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Geeta Pillai. We are thrilled to have you with us today, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
सूर्य बोलत नाही त्याचा प्रकाशच त्याचा परिचय देत असतो. उत्तम कर्म करत राहा, लोकच तुमचा परिचय देतील. असेच सूर्याचे तेज असलेले व सदैव उत्तम कार्य करून आपल्यासाठी आदर्श निर्माण करणारे आपले पाहुणे यांचा परिचय माझ्या सहकारी विशाखा मिस करतील.
Thank you, Miss. We have with us today Dr. Geeta Pillai as the guest of honor. Dr. Geeta Pillai is presently the trustee of the educational trust known as Jeeva Subramaniam Memorial Educational Trust. The trust runs prominent K-12 education institutions known as Sun Grace in Pune, which have been recognized for its consistent contribution to the society. Dr. Geeta is the principal of Sun Grace Junior College and is spearheading its science department. Dr. Geeta completed her Master of Science and MPhil in Geology at Pune University. During the course of studying, Dr. Geeta developed a passion for even teaching the subject, which led her to being a teacher at Pune College at the young age of 25. With her dedication to teaching, she secured the coveted post of professor at her alma mater, Nauroji Waria College. She dedicated nearly 30 years at Nauroji Waria College and even headed the Geology and Petrotechnology department of the college. It is also noteworthy that while fulfilling her professional commitments at Nauroji Waria College in her 50s, Dr. Geeta also dedicatedly worked on her thesis and was conferred the Doctor of Philosophy PhD by the University of Pune. Dr. Geeta continues her work and passion as an educator at Sun Grace Junior College and continues to enrich the lives of her students. Ma'am, we would love to hear your words of wisdom.
Thank you. The Malayali Samaj of Chinchwad region, thank you so much for inviting us, especially T.P. Vijayan sir, who has invited us and given us the honor to be present over here. I know you people, you parents must be very anxious to see your children perform over here today, especially for that. You have come here. You have heard enough from all of us. In fact, the chief guest will give you a brief of this occasion here also. So I would like to be very short and specific, and I bring greetings and wishes from the Sun Grace family, which is present in the Salunke Vihar. You must have heard about Southern Command region, right? So our school is over there at Salunke Vihar Road. I make my speech short over here and request, ma'am, please continue. And you must be waiting for your children to perform. And I know it is so difficult for the teachers to hold back the little kids, which we have seen in our school also.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Today we have with us our chief guest of the event, Dr. P.S. Pillai. He has made us immensely proud with his distinguished work in the field of work and contribution to the society. Dr. P.S. Pillai is the founder and trustee and chairman of the educational trust known as Jeev Subramaniam Educational Trust, which was set up by him and his brother and sisters, which runs the prominent K-12 educational institutes in Pune known as Sungrace Schools and Junior College. Prior to Sungrace, Dr. Pillai enjoyed a wide spectrum exposure in the corporate industry with reputed companies such as Hindustan Lever, Godrej, Glaxo, Macmillan Magar, OMC Computers at Tata, etc. Dr. Pillai left his coveted and lucrative corporate career and started Sungrace for providing quality and affordable education to students from different socio-economic backgrounds. When started as a humble dream for Dr. Pillai, has grown over the years to a strong and proud family of 3,000 students. Today, Sungrace Schools and Junior College has been surveyed and recognized as one of the top 3 state board schools in Pune for producing meritorious students every year for the last 25 years. Dr. Pillai is personally renowned as a social entrepreneur in the field of education for imbibing his knowledge in his teachings and contributing tremendously to the society and education. Sir, we request you to guide us with your inspiring words.
A very good evening, parents. Can I get a return back of good evening, because I am seeing a very silent audience. Can I hear the good evening from you? Appreciate your patience, parents. I mean, the way you have been hearing all the lengthy talks out here. Actually, let me tell you, these people have overloaded me by addressing me as an orator. I am a simple teacher, teacher by heart, teacher by DNA, teacher by profession. So, please don't expect much, because the moment the expectation comes, the load happens. And I don't want to be loaded. I think they all targeted me and passed on the maximum time to me, but I wouldn't take the maximum time as parents, because as Geeta ma'am rightly said, the objective here of you being present is to witness the wards the children perform. As Geeta ma'am again rightly said, it's very difficult to hold a child back out there and wait for this lengthy speech to go on, but then this lengthy speech was also required because it's a part of the protocol for the management. And it's very difficult, parents, let me share this out with you. It's very, very difficult to run a management trust, give a quality education, handle the parents, handle the students first, and moreover, handle the governance. There are a lot of compliance issues with the education department, with the other people. Managing all these things is not an easy task. With a short time which I have seen the people, especially the band perform, I think I have not seen the performance. So once I see the performance, maybe if I get an opportunity to interact with you again, I could comment more on the performance of the student. But without doubts, I would say, with the annual report being read out by the principal, I can 100% forecast that what the background of the children are, the parents are, and the continuous growth the CMS society has done. I think I'll make a error or mistake if I do not take any individual name, so please pardon me for that. But then I would just take one person, that is Mr. T.P. Vijayan, through which I got this connect. And please again pardon me that not mentioning the others' names, but I could see Bhaskaran sir, because I saw the birthday wishes being celebrated out here. So I remember Bhaskaran sir, I remember Mr. Nair, and everybody out here. It was an excellent annual report read out by your principal, Biju ma'am, as everybody addresses. I would also address Biju ma'am as Biju ma'am. It's we get an analysis of what the student is doing.
Busy ma'am.
It's busy ma'am. Okay. I think busy or busy, I don't know. Everybody keeps her busy. CMS you all know about it, but I think TP Vijayan sir gets a credit. I was thinking what CMS stands for. Obviously the Chinchwad Malayali Samajam, but I think C stands for child, so it's child management system, it's career management system, and with the infrastructure already in place and the infrastructure planned out to the end of a Vruddha ashram, I think it's cash management system. He actually does all these put together very appropriately. Parents, to sum up, I would say that, I want to make it very short and sweet, is we all should be proud, you all should be proud of where the child is studying. It's studying the alma mater out here is one of the best places where the child gets the career set. Especially in today's world, we are in the 21st century, 2022, 20 is already past. Thinking of preparing your child for probably, I think I'm addressing the children, the parents from the pre-primary and the primary school. So if I take a horizon of 10 years, we are talking of 2030, when the child passes out the 10th from here, subsequently the 12th. Parents, we all need to put together and redefine education. What I say redefine education is, the education when I studied, you all studied, was education by rote. You study the textbook, you by heart it, appear for the exam, and that's the end of it. I think that by rote thing has gone off, especially with the latest thing. I heard Nair sir talking about the 5G and the EduCom part. It's actually education redefined. I like to tell you one simple thing which I learned. I'm sure as teachers, as educationists, earlier days, I think now we refer to Google. Earlier we used to refer to the Oxford Dictionary. There were editions of Oxford Dictionary. If you could pick up an Oxford Dictionary of 2020 or 10 or whatever be the model or the edition, you could find a meaning into that. But now if you pick up a dictionary, Oxford Dictionary of 2022, there is a redefinition of the meaning. The meaning doesn't remain the same, parents. It has been redefined. The core meaning remains the same, but it has been redefined. What we need to redefine now is getting ourselves adaptable to a different mode of teaching, especially post-COVID. It's more of a fusion of online and offline. Earlier we used to refer to the dictionary, now we refer to Google. What I feel, the teachers here need to take extra pains to go ahead and teach a child not what to think, but how to think. Because they need to all prepare a child for a career which you don't know what's going to be there in 2030. In 2030, life is going to get redefined. I'm sure when in my time when we used to do engineering, we used to think of plain vanilla mechanical engineering, electrical or civil. Whereas now, people don't talk about this subject at all. People talk about artificial intelligence, robotic, machine learning. Now parents, you need to also update. You need to go ahead and ensure your child learns these terminologies. Of course, the latest thing is the mobile, which is a boon and a bane. You need to go ahead and handle that instrument appropriately. Ensure that the child uses that tool to a right way, not a wrong way. You need to ensure that you prepare your child, parents, to go ahead and plan himself for a career in 2030. The school, I'm sure, with what they're talking of is modernization, 5G, EduCom, multimedia teaching. All these things are excellent, but parents, you need to also give time to your child. What I mean by give time is give quality time, because they ultimately look out for, I'm sorry, this is what it is. The child also has this type of a fire inside him. You need to control the same way a child's fire, inquisitiveness, and a lot of things which should be a combination or a team effort, parents, between you and the teachers. of late the parents, as Vijayan sir said, most of the people working out here into the Pimpri Chinchwad area are working parents. So they look forward for all the teaching to happen at the school, whereas the parents should also put in time to teach the child. So it's a combination between parent and teachers. Need to control things as this fire gets controlled. I think parents, I would also curtail, probably we'll keep out for all many later things. It's okay, perfect. I think this gives me an example of we preparing a child to handle things which are not planned in the textbook or prescribed book. So this is what I think we should teach the child, that after 12th what? He's going to go ahead and face things like the events right now, and you need to go ahead and ensure that the school and the parents put together prepare the child for it. So every child, I would say, has a quality in it. It does not matter what you have. What matters is what you do with what you have. So, identify the talents in your child and ensure that you harness that across and let him achieve his dreams. I heard the word called vision very, very frequently out here. So I would like to coin 3 lines onto it, that everybody has a vision, but with the vision comes the goal. Once you set your goals, you select a vehicle to achieve the goal. I think one of the vehicles is the primary and the secondary school education. That being a medium, school becomes a vehicle. I think you have selected CMSs as one of the best vehicles. And I'm sure that vehicle will take your child to achieve his goals and your goals in turn. Parents, I do not want to keep this into a lengthy speech. I would again use what others use the excuse, that let's put the load on the children to perform. It's not a load, but let you all see the witness of the performance of the children. And I think let's have a beautiful evening, enjoyable evening out here. I'll curtail my, a lengthy speech into a short and sweet one. Wish you all the best, parents. It's an excellent evening. I'm actually privileged and honored to be called as a chief guest out here, along with my better half. It was a very warm and very positive, ultimately parents, what's more important is the energies. You can see the vibration, you can see the aura, you can see the energy. The energy which I see in this campus is something which I have in my campus. Probably here it's a bit more, and you are blessed to have an excellent institute like this. Ensure that you take your child to a better heights with your guidance and the school guidance, and ensure that he becomes a good citizen, a good child, a good human being, a good citizen, and a good alumni of this institute, and CMS gets recognized world over. Thank you very much, parents. Wish you all the best.
व्यासपीठावरील सर्व मान्यवरांना मी विनंती करते की त्यांनी व्यासपीठासमोरील आसनावर स्थानपन्न व्हावे आणि सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रमाचा आस्वाद घ्यावा.
This भारत देश है मेरा।
Grandpa, what are you listening to? So old and bold song.
Dear child, don't say so. These songs make me nostalgic. I remember about my young days when we used to listen about the stories of freedom fighters and their sacrifices for freedom of our motherland.
Freedom? What is it?
You know, before 15th August 1947, India was ruled by the Britishers. They came to India for trade, but seeing the richness and prosperity of India, they slowly spread their rule and ruled for more than 150 years.
150 years? So long period of time. Were you born then?
No, even I was not born then. But you know, our brave patriots and freedom fighters gave a tough fight and drove the Britishers back. Britishers went, dividing my beautiful nation into two parts, Hindustan and Pakistan.
Means what, Grandpa?
Come, let's watch an act about the separation of India, Pakistan and the glory of our Independence Day by students of Standard 3rd.
सूरज सबसे पहले आकर डाले अपना फेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा।
आज़ादी के पहले भारत और पाकिस्तान एक हुआ करते थे और सिर्फ हिंदुस्तान के नाम से जाने जाते थे उस समय।
मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला। हो आज रंग दे, हो माए रंग दे, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, 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 आए रंग दे बसंती चोला।
सन 1947 आजादी के समय हिंदुस्तान को दो टुकड़ों में बांट दिया गया।
आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले, आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले। जय हो, जय हो। आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले, आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले। जय हो, जय हो, जय हो।
Child, gaining independence is at times a bit easy, but to maintain it and develop our country yet is challenging. For this, we needed to have our own constitution.
Constitution? What does it mean, Grandma?
Some rules, regulations, law and order to run the country smoothly.
Rules? As we have in our school diary which we follow?
Come, I will explain you in detail. The Constitution of India is the supreme law of India. The document lays down the framework that demarcates fundamental political code, structure, procedures, powers and duties of government institutions and sets out fundamental rights, directive principles and the duties of citizens. It is the longest written national constitution in the world. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar is recognized as the father of Indian Constitution. That means architect of Indian Constitution. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel were the members of Union Powers of the Constitution. Krishnaswamy Iyer, main member of Drafting Committee of the Constitution of India, Advocate General of Madras State. Gopal Swami Iyengar, proficient member of the Drafting Committee of the Constitution. K.M. Munshi, a lawyer by profession, played an important role in the drafting of Indian Constitution. Sir Syed Muhammad Sadullah, also a famous politician who played an important role for the framing of Constitution. Madhav Rao, who was an advocate who played a very vital role in the formation of Constitution of India.
On the 26th January 1950, India would be a democratic nation in the sense that India from that day would have a government of the people, by the people and for the people.
After the formation of Constitution,
the actual development of our country began after that. Different revolutions took place as Green Revolution, White Revolution, Industrial Revolution, etc.
Like how Earth's revolution takes place?
You won't understand verbally. Come, let's enjoy and understand the revolution performance by students of Standard 3rd.
कामाचा जो घेऊन निघाला, हा झेंडा भल्या कामाचा जो घेऊन निघाला, अरे काट कुठं वाट मंदी पोचती त्याला, रगत निघल तरी बी हसल शाबास त्याची, रगत निघल तरी बी हसल शाबास त्याची, तू चाल पुढं तुला रगड्या भीती कशाची, परवा बी कुणाची, मन सुद्धा तुझं गोष्ट आहे पृथ्वी मोलाची, पृथ्वी मोलाची, हा पृथ्वी मोलाची, मन सुद्धा तुझं गोष्ट आहे पृथ्वी मोलाची, तू चाल पुढं तुला रगड्या भीती कशाची, परवा बी कुणाची.
औक्ष म्हणजे मोठी लढाई, मोठी लढाई, अन हत्याराचं फुलावाने घाव बिघाई, घाव बिघाई,
औक्ष म्हणजे मोठी लढाई, अन हत्याराचं फुलावाने घाव बिघाई, गळ्यामध्ये पडल त्याच्या माई जयाची, गळ्यामध्ये पडल त्याच्या माई जयाची, तू चाल पुढं, तू चाल पुढं, तू चाल पुढं, तुला रगड्या भीती कशाची, परवा बी कुणाची, मन सुद्धा तुझा गोष्ट आहे पृथ्वी मोलाची, हा पृथ्वी मोलाची, मन सुद्धा तुझा गोष्ट आहे पृथ्वी मोलाची, तू चाल पुढं तुला रगड्या भीती कशाची, परवा बी कुणाची.
It is so amazing to watch about the harvesting season.
Yes, of course. You know, India is a land of utmost beauty. Each state has its own culture and importance. The northern India, southern India, western India and the east. You know, previously the east was not a part of our country. After independence, the eastern part emerged with India. They are Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Tripura. They are the 7 states called as 7 sisters.
7 sisters? Do they have a brother?
Yes, they do. Sikkim is their brother.
But Grandma, how to know more about the 7 sisters?
Child, come, let's enjoy the performance of our lovely children of Standard 1st, portraying the beauty of the 7 sisters with their performance.
forgot. Welcome to the jungle.
Aşık rita ani khugo tele nimi nai khumun no shunani तालनोम चार चार आँखों की री है के रेखे जागंगोनी निशामो बेलाई मचाजान तक यशु बेलाई नहीं खो जान तक यशु
तो सिर्फ ट्रेलर है, पिक्चर है मेरे दोस्त।
सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी। हमने कहा है, तुम भी कहो। हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो।
आओ हम मिलजुल के बोले अब तो यारा, अपना जहां है सबसे प्यारा। आओ हम मिलजुल के बोले अब तो यारा, अपना जहां है सबसे प्यारा।
हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो। हिंदुस्तानी
Dear audience, the theme for the day is 75 glorious years of independence.
Grandpa, Such a fantabulous performance by the little ones. Truly amazing, and how beautiful the Eastern India is.
Beautiful country, beautiful children. Well, that's true, dear. Children are like flowers. You know, to keep their innocence intact, our government has taken initiative and developed certain plans for their betterment.
Wait, Grandpa, I know that. One of my friends told us that at her school, midday meals are given. Is that the plan?
Yes, dear, you are right. But not only about midday meal, also many as such through the National Education Policy. Since 1950s, government focuses on enhancement in the field of education. In 1988, central government started with Operation Blackboard to improve the spread of primary education. Primary education refers to free and compulsory education for the children in age group of 6 to 14 years. Kothari Commission. Today we follow Kothari Commission. This system was implemented from 1972, which includes 10 plus 2 plus 3 pattern. Recently, Maharashtra government has declared to adopt the 10 plus 2 plus 4 pattern as per the new education policy.
When you were small?
Child, things were quite different those days. Girl child had many restrictions.
But we women have overcome all those and established our status in the society.
I don't deny, women are.
You allow me to talk? Child, come, I will explain you.
When did I stop you talking? How dare I?
That's better.
God, this started again. Bade log.
You know, child, today women have proven themselves in every field. Also, somewhere previously it belonged only to men.
I got. Is that the women empowerment?
Yes, darling. Come, let's enjoy the women empowerment dance by our students of Standard 5th.
युगों से एक पहेली है जो कभी नंगे पांव से आंगन में खेली है जो कभी इंद्रधनुष बन के खनकती है कलाई में वही शक्ति है नारी जो कविता कली कहानी बन जाती जिसकी एक करवट वक्त को बदल जाती जो प्यार से रुतबा दे शाहों से ऊंचा जो जिद पे आ जाए तो समय को बदल देती वही शक्ति है नारी।
मिस्टर किसिंगर जानना चाहते हैं कि जब प्रेसिडेंट निक्सन फोन लाइन पर आए तो क्या वो आपको मैडम कहकर संबोधित कर सकते हैं?
ठीक है
जी।
एक मिनट। अमेरिका के प्रेसिडेंट को कह देना कि मुझे मेरे दफ्तर में सब मैडम नहीं सर कहते हैं।
Hi, my name is Kaden. I was born an orphan. No food, no home, no one to love me. Have you heard of angels on earth? Well, I have, and seen one too. Her name is Mother Teresa.
मैं शीश झुकावा मेरी दिल जानिया तेरे नाम जो कर जावा कंधा तू सारे जहां से प्यारी मेरे भारत की बेटी सारे जहां पे भारी मेरे भारत की बेटी दिल जान है शान हमारी मेरे भारत की बेटी जीती रहो जीतती रहो
मुझे वो चैंपियन नहीं चाहिए जो मन में जीत के बारे में सोचता है। मुझे वो चैंपियन चाहिए जो जीत के अलावा और कुछ नहीं सोचता है। तो बता कौन है जो ये सोचता है कि वो वर्ल्ड नंबर 1 बैडमिंटन प्लेयर हो सकता है? वेरी गुड।
चलना बुझना बुझ के चलना मरना जीना मर के जीना मांगने वाली चीज नहीं है मौका उसका जिसने जीना गिरना उठना उठ के चलना चढ़ जा अंबर जीना जीना याद रहे ये शर्त सफर की पीछे मुड़ के देख कभी ना जीत का जुनून है तो हार सोचना क्यों जब जिंदगी है एक ही दो बार सोचना क्यों मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं मुझे आसमां बनना है मैं एक बंदा क्यों रहूं मुझे दास्तां बनना है मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं मुझे आसमां बनना है की सुनता पाते ये नादानी से है नाते ये बुर्राना आते जाते ये दिल को कहता ये नाते ये वो देखे हैं आंखों में किस्मत की आंखें डाले हवा के कानों में जाके कहे किस्मत कितनी है
कंधे से मिला के कंधा पुरुषों से आगे खड़ी बुलंदियों के शिखर पे हुनर के दम से अपने चढ़ी माँ बेटी या बहन हो इनकी कोई नहीं बराबरी मुट्ठी में बंद लेके सारा जहां कदमों के आसमां पे छोड़े निशान सपने सतरंग ले हवा के संग संग थामे है डोर डस आंधी तूफान अंधेरों में आशा के दीप जलाती है रिश्तों की पूंजी से परिवार बनाती है कुछ तो घर से ही कारोबार चलाती है घर बाहर कर्तव्य मूल्य का सार बताती है आदर्शों की प्रतिमूर्ति जो कहलाती है।
My dear grandparents, I want to become a sports person when I grow up.
Like Sachin Tendulkar, MS Dhoni, Leander Paes, Major Dhyan Chand.
Why not like Mitali Raj, Saina Nehwal, PT Usha, Mary Kom?
Okay, any of these.
You know, child, after independence, our country has achieved many laurels in sports.
Why not show her our next performance related to sports by the students of Standard 4?
कुछ करिए नस नस मेरी खोले हाय कुछ करिए कुछ करिए बस बस बड़ा बोले अब कुछ करिए ओ कोई तो चल से तू फड़िए तू बेटरिए या मरिए हाय कोई तो चल से तू फड़िए तू बेटरिए या मरिए चक दे
जिद्दी है
में तेरा जुनून है सुल्तान।
मुसंगतीनं माझ्या तू येशील काय गो मुसंगतीनं माझ्या तू येशील काय माझ्या फिरतीची राणी तू होशील काय गो मुसंगतीनं माझ्या तू येशील काय.
Help! Somebody help! Something has happened to my grandparents.
Oh dear, don't panic. We are mesmerizing the glory of Indian cinema.
Indian cinema? Now what is this?
Arey bachcha, movie, film, picture.
Okay, movie. But what are you singing?
Child, as other revolutions, the development of film industry also took place. After independence, our Indian cinema has reached to the heights in the field of music and films, some reaching in the race of Oscar.
You mean the film industry is so old?
Yes, older than us even.
ये रातें, ये मौसम, नदी का किनारा, ये चंचल हवा.
बड़े लोग. Come on everyone, now it's my responsibility to take you all to the next performance by students of Standard 5th.
गर्दिश में हूँ आसमान का तारा हूँ आवारा हूँ आवारा हूँ या गर्दिश में हूँ आसमान का तारा हूँ आवारा हूँ हसीना जुल्फों वाले जाने जहां ढूंढती है काफिर आंखें किसका निशान ओ हसीना जुल्फों वाले जाने जहां ढूंढती है काफिर आंखें किसका निशान महफिल महफिल ऐ शमा फिरती हो कहाँ महफिल महफिल ऐ शमा फिरती हो कहाँ
वो अनजाना ढूंढती हूँ वो दीवाना ढूंढती हूँ जला कर जो छिप गया है वो परवाना ढूंढती हूँ
आया मैं डिस्को डांसर आया मैं डिस्को डांसर आया मैं डिस्को डांसर जिंदगी मेरा गाना मैं इसी का दीवाना तो झूमो तो नाचो आओ मेरे साथ नाचो गाओ आया मैं डिस्को डांसर आया मैं डिस्को डांसर
जुल्फों से बांध लिए बादल सीने पे से उड़ने लगा आंचल मुझसे नैना मिला के मौसम होने लगे पागल सबसे होके बेफिक्र नाचूं मैं आज छम 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 मैं नाचूं आज छम 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 मैं नाचूं आज थांबला बऱ्याशी या बसा राजी खुशी घ्या सबुरीनं विणा का ओगा घाई अशी
से धूल उड़ा के सींग उठा के तुम भी नाचो, बाजी जम के ताल ढोल बेटा राजू उड़ के नाचो। हीरो से भी तेज कोई कर सके जो वेद नाचो, अस्तबल में घोड़े जैसे भाग डोर छोड़ नाचो। इतनी जो तो रोट मोटा मिर्च खा के ऐसे नाचो। हाँ जा छोड़े हाँ जा गोरे हाँ जा छोड़े, नाचो 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 वीर नाचो 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 यार नाचो 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 कच्ची कैरी जैसा खतरा नाचो 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 बिच्छू काटा लागे ऐसा नाचो।
Break the grip of corruption and black money, we have decided that the 500 rupee and 1000 rupee currency notes presently in use will no longer be legal tender from midnight to night.
Grandma, what has happened? I can see chaos all over. People are getting panic. Just now, I heard Papa telling Mama, bring out all the money you have hid from me, or else it will be of no use.
Child, the government has declared demonetization.
Oh, I do need to collect the money hid in the secret places, in the cupboard, below the mattress.
Don't worry, I'll help you.
But will I be able to recollect all the secret places? Oh dear God, please help me getting all my money.
पैसा ये पैसा है कैसा, ये पैसा ये पैसा है कैसा।
बड़े लोग, till they all collect their money, come, I will take you to the demonetization dance by our tiny tots of LKG.
क्या चीज़ है पैसा, क्या बात है, क्या चीज़ है पैसा, क्या बात है, क्या चीज़ है पैसा, क्या बात है, क्या चीज़ है पैसा, क्या चीज़ है पैसा, क्या बात है, 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 क्या चीज़ है पैसा।
पैसा पैसा करती है क्यों पैसे पे तू मरती है। एक बात मुझे बतला दे तू उस रब से क्यों नहीं डरती है। क्या होता है पैसे का, पैसे की लगा दूं ढेरी। बारिश कर दूं पैसे की जो तू हो जाए
you know, after the demonetization, the enemy started to trouble our country by attacking on us.
You mean the war?
Yes, dear, a war.
But Grandma, it is said that war are not beneficial to anyone. Then why people make wars?
Right, child. War not good for anyone in any ways. But you know, India is self-efficient in the defense forces. We have strong army.
I know. My teacher told that we have 3 defense forces: Army, Navy and Air Force. All them are strong enough to face war. But Grandma, it is so scary to hear about war. I have heard about India-Pakistan and India-China war.
Hearing about it is scary. Imagine how the families of our soldiers might be feeling when the wars are declared and all the soldiers are called back on the front.
Grandma, it is so painful.
Yes, indeed. Come, child, let's watch a power pack performance by the students of Standard 2nd about Pulwama attack.
हेलो,
मेजर इंदर से बात हो सकती है?
आपके लिए कॉल।
यस सर। मेजर इंदर, आपकी छुट्टी कैंसिल की जाती है। खुफिया सूचना मिली है कि मिलिटेंट सीमा पार से हमला करने की फिराक में है। आप जल्द से जल्द रिपोर्ट करें। यस सर।
अल्लाह ताला के रहमो करम से जो हमें ये जन्म मिला है, हम इसे व्यर्थ नहीं करने देंगे। और मिलकर इसे सफल करें, और मिलकर वालों का नाम निशान निकाले। लश्करे तैयबा जिंदाबाद।
संदेशे आते हैं, हमें तड़पाते हैं, कुछ चिट्ठी आती है, पूछे जाती है कि घर कब आओगे, कि घर कब आओगे, लिखो कब आओगे, कि तुम बिन ये घर सूना सूना है। सर पे ये केसरी रंग सजाया है मेरी ज़मीं अफसोस नहीं जो तेरे लिए सौ दर्द सहे महफूज रहे तेरी आन सदा चाहे जान मेरी ये रहे न रहे मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क बहे फीका न पड़े कभी रंग तेरा जिस्मों से निकल के खून कहे
देश की ढाल मैं बना और हमारे परिवार की तुम।
मेरी मुश्किलें तुमने अपनी मानी और तुम्हारी खुशियां मुझे दे दी। खुशी हो या गम हर वक्त तुमने मेरा साथ दिया। बस एक बार फिर मेरे सपने को हकीकत में बदल देना।
हमारे बेटे को मेरा सपना पूरा करने के काबिल बनाना।
वादा करना मुझसे हमारे बेटे को तुम देश की ढाल बनाओगी, उसे मेरी तरह एक फौजी बनाओगी। जय हिंद।
हाँ, करती हूं मैं आपसे वादा।
जैसा कोई नहीं है, नहीं सौ दिन दुनिया घुमा है, नहीं कहे तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं। मैं गाया जहां भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती, सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत, प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही। तुझे सलाम, तुझे सलाम, अम्मा तुझे सलाम।
हूँ।
Grandma, where is Grandpa? He was not well yesterday.
Child, your grandpa is hospitalized.
Grandma, come, let's go to meet him in the hospital.
No, child, we can't go there. Your grandfather is corona positive. We are not allowed to go there as this is a pandemic and it might catch us too.
But Grandma, who will take care of my grandfather?
Don't worry, child. The corona frontline warriors will take care of your grandpa.
Who are frontline warriors?
They are doctors, nurses, ward boys and other people who have come ahead to help the society in this crucial time.
But won't they get affected?
They might, but with utmost precautions they serve the patients.
Grandma, we must be grateful to them.
Certainly, child, we should be grateful. But, you know, not only us, but the whole world is struggling to come out of this situation. Let us watch next performance by our students of Standard 4.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
ओके, चलो मैं चलता हूँ। ओके, बाय
बाय बाय।
नमस्कार। आज की सबसे बड़ी हेडलाइन। चाइना में एक भयंकर बीमारी कोरोना वायरस का पता चला है। WHO का कहना है ये बाकी देशों में भी फैल सकती है और बीमारी महामारी का रूप ले सकती है और नियमों का पालन करने को भी कहा गया है, जैसे मास्क पहनना, एक दूसरे से दूरी बनाए रखना।
अरे क्या कोरोना चाइना में हुआ है, इंडिया चल के आएगा क्या? कुछ भी बातें करते हैं। चलो चलो काम पर लगो।
दीदी दीदी मास्क ले लो। दीदी सुनो ना दीदी। अरे यार दीदी तो सुन ही नहीं रही है। भैया भैया ये मास्क ले लो ना।
हाँ चल चल, हमें नहीं चाहिए मास्क।
मेरी तो कोई सुन ही नहीं रहा। एक काम करता हूँ, मैं उन भैया से पूछता हूँ। भैया भैया ये मास्क ले लो।
आप ये मास्क क्यों दे रहे हो सबको?
मैं बस सबको अवेयर करना चाहता हूँ कि मास्क पहनना कितना जरूरी है।
अच्छा, ये तो बहुत अच्छी बात है। चलो मुझे भी एक मास्क दे दो।
थैंक यू भैया, आप ये मास्क हमेशा पहन के रखना। ओके बाय भैया।
ओके बेटा।
कोरोना ने दी भारत में दस्तक। पीएम मोदी ने कहा
आज रात 12 बजे से पूरे देश में संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है।
यार घर में क्या करेंगे यार?
अरे कोई दिक्कत क्या होगा? बात हो गई है।
दिल के रास्ते में कैसी ठोकर मैंने खाई।
अचीवमेंट।
टूटे ख्वाब सारे एक मायूसी है छाई।
फैमिली।
हर खुशी सो गई, जिंदगी
जॉब
हो गई। तन्हाई तन्हाई तन्हाई, नीलों है फैली हुई तन्हाई।
हेलो बेटा, दादी की तबीयत बहुत नाजुक है, जल्दी आ जाओ।
हाँ माँ, मैं जल्दी आता हूँ। क्या हुआ है इन्हें? इन्हें हॉस्पिटल भी लेके जा रहे हो?
जाने नहीं देंगे तुझे, जाने तुझे देंगे नहीं। चाहे तुझको रब बुला ले, हम न रब से डरने वाले, राहों में डट के खड़े हैं हम। चारों से नजरें चुरा ले, चाहे जितना दम लगा ले, जाने ना तुझको ऐसे देंगे हम। जाने तुझे देंगे नहीं।
भारत में कोरोना वायरस अपना अटैक कर चुका है। कोरोना से बचने के लिए भारत की युद्ध स्तर पर तैयारियों के बीच ये मामला चिंता जरूर पैदा करता है, लेकिन घबराने की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं।
हमेशा अपने मुंह को रुमाल या टिश्यू से ढके, हाथों को लगातार साबुन से धोएं, अपनी आँख, नाक और मुंह को छूने से रुकें। अगर किसी को खांसी, बुखार या सांस लेने में तकलीफ हो तो उससे कम 1 मीटर की दूरी बनाए रखें।
Why are you dancing?
Grandpa, you're back from the hospital. So I am very happy. I missed you a lot, Grandpa.
Really, the situation was worst all over. But this video calling was a sigh of relief. At least we could see you every day.
That reminds me, how did my long distance friends and our relatives come to know about my hospitalization? I did not inform anyone.
Nor did I. I was all the time worrying about you.
Arey dear grandparents, take a chill pill. I did that.
You did? When? You did not tell me.
Grandma, you know, those days I was attending online school. I had got the opportunity to handle Papa's mobile. I updated his Facebook and WhatsApp status. So, the people connected with Papa on the social media got to know.
Online school? What is it?
Grandpa, you don't know online school? Bade log. Grandpa, during the pandemic, all schools and colleges were closed. So, our school had started with online classes. Grandpa, online class means virtual classroom.
I am confused. How do you understand what the teacher is teaching?
Grandpa, listen. Our teachers would schedule a meeting on the Microsoft Teams app. We were given login ID and password. Using that, we used to join at the given time. Teachers used to join period-wise and share the videos PPT of the related subject, topic and explain us.
Our decision of taking her admission in CMS school was right. She has become so smart.
Yes, I agree. CMS, the best school in the town.
So this is also one of the achievements after independence. Really, looking back to the 75 glorious years of independence, India has made development in all the fields, like the industries, nuclear testing, Mission Chandrayaan, Mission Mangalyaan, and so much to say.
Well, don't forget, we were the one to make available the Covaxin and Covishield vaccine in the pandemic. How much to say about the progress after independence?
But Grandpa, you must agree, we young children have more technological knowledge as we are taught to use computer. We are familiar with the versions of Android phone.
Agree, I completely agree. It is a thing of pride that our new generations are so knowledgeable. I really feel proud that our country is a land of varied heritage and culture. We have different languages, traditions, cultures, yet we are one.
It is called as unity in diversity.
let us take you all for the last segment of Unity in Diversity Dance by our another group of tiny tots from UKG.
इतिहास का मैं आईना हूं, तहजीब का रंग सुनहरा हूं। गंगा जमुना मेरी आंखें, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा। मैं कल भी था, मैं आज भी हूं, मैं नवयुग का अंदाज भी हूं। सारी दुनिया का घर मुझ में, इस मिट्टी का आदर मुझ में, मैं देशभक्त भी कर रहा हूं, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं।
जन्मभूमि कर्मभूमि अमुची महावंदनीय अति प्राणप्रिय ही माय मराठी अमुची। ही माय भूमि जन्मभूमि कर्मभूमि अमुची महावंदनीय अति प्राणप्रिय ही माय मराठी अमुची। हा अमुचा आहे बाणा, ही अमुची आहे बोली, अस्मानी झळके भव्य पताका भगव्या हजरी पटक्याची। महाराष्ट्र भूमि जन्मभूमि कर्मभूमि अमुची महावंदनीय अति प्राणप्रिय ही माय मराठी अमुची।
थोड़ी सी धोखने वाली दग 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 सांसें, जिनमें हो जुनू जुनू वो बूंदे लाल लहू की। ये सब तू मिला मिला ले, फिर रंग तू खिला खिला ले। ये सब तू मिला मिला ले, फिर रंग तू खिला खिला ले। और मोह तो रंग दे बसंती यारा, मोह तो रंग दे बसंती। जी केसरिया बालम आओने पधारो मारे देश रे, पधारो मारे देश रे। मारू थारा देश में निपजे दीन रतन, एक ढोला एक मरमर, तीजो कसुमन रंग रे। ओ जी केसरिया बालम आओने, पधारो मारे देश रे, पधारो मारे देश। எந்த மேட ஜிமிக்கி கம்பல், எந்த பெண் கட்டோடு போயே, எந்த கட்டி, எந்த மா குடிச்சு हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है। सदियों से भारत भूमि दुनिया की शान है, भारत माँ की रक्षा में जीवन कुर्बान है। भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है।
India is a land of tradition and culture.
नाम हमारा है, सबसे प्यारा देश हमारा है।
A tradition of passing the legacy from one generation to other. The tradition of Guru Shishya. A guru passes on the legacy of faith, belief and trust. So, to do the honors, I would like to call upon CMS Principal Mrs. B.G. Gopakumar and Primary Headmistress Mrs. Chaitali Londe to please come on the dais.
चल के ये देश है तुम्हारा, नेता तुम ही हो कल के।
आपकी नगर पे बच्चों दिखाओ चल के, ये देश है तुम्हारा, नेता तुम ही हो कल के।
Thank you, dear moms, for doing the honors.
झाडाच्या सावलीत मन विसावतं, सूर्याच्या कोवळ्या किरणाने प्रसन्न वाटतं. तसंच आजच्या कार्यक्रमातील मान्यवरांच्या उपस्थितीत कार्यक्रमाला शोभा वाढली. म्हणून त्यांच्या कृत्याची जाणीव असणं महत्त्वाचे व आभार प्रदर्शन हे त्या जाणीवेचा शब्द आहे. आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे आभार प्रदर्शन शाळेच्या शिक्षिका सौ श्रुतिका देशमुख करतील.
I would like to call upon Mrs. Shrutika Deshmukh to propose vote of thanks.
Gratitude. Good evening to one and all. Present here, I am Shrutika Deshmukh. Take this opportunity to extend a vote of thanks on this amazing awaited event of annual day themed Azadi ka Amrit Mahaotsav of CMS English Medium School. I would extend my thanks to all the dignitaries assembled here and thank each one of you for joining us in the celebration of annual gathering. Last but not the least, I extend my thanks to beloved management, respective mentor, principal ma'am, primary HM, who ensures that this school is the best example of education. Supervisors, PTA representatives, teachers, our volunteers, students, and most beautiful audience. Thank you once again.
Now, I would like to call upon the entire staff of teaching and non-teaching staff of CMS School to come on the dais for national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा, तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा, जन
जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
for providing us with the light and sound facility for today's program. Thank you, sir. Sir, please stay back. Guru Kripa Mandap, any representative is over there. Please join us on stage. Thank you. Respondent to please join us on the stage. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. You are requested to join us at the backstage. Thank you.